Alrighty, hello and welcome back. We're doing Pet Sim and Fun Nights today. Let me turn my thing off. What did I miss? Oh, there's new weekly posts? Nice. What's up, Milo? How you doing? Wait, my fault. My bad. Uh-oh. Why me? About to say I saw a guy who was level 100 in a casualty. Makes sense. I mean, playing casuals, yes, he would win more often, you know. There we go. There we go, where's the killer? Clap part. Are they running? Oh, no, they just hunted down. You're jumping, right? It's probably one of my favorite gens. Just because of where it is. It's the easiest to get away from. I just went. Not tiny, but a lot of times I got clapped. Jump back. Oh, hey there. Close the dang door. Ow. I'm gonna die. Oh my god. Leave me alone. He broke his ankles. For me, that's usual. Oh, okay. Oh, he's right there. I see him. Please tell me he's at the door. Early summer update coming in the DM of 20th of June. That'd be. You say you hit? Don't need to. Alright, you want to join now? I'll load in behind you. Yes, casual. This one. Because me don't like tryhards. That wasn't that was not casual. What I was just playing. There's not much tryhards I've seen. You run into one, you're cooked, but stop what, Blaze? Just stop. Just stop what? Stop. Blaze, I'm in top 2,000. Calm down. Blaze, also, how much gems do you think I have? I know the exact amount. Sir, I want to go to options, nightmare, or Fazbear. Definitely not Lizzie. Absolutely. 9 bill? No, I don't have 9 bill. I have more. 12? Now you're there. 12.2. So he's gemless crazy, man. Oh my god, they did fix it. I flawed gems. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, sir. You just failed a gem up there. Oh, hi. Trying to figure out how you get 2 abilities, though. I just want to stay on it. This guy probably dislikes me, huh? There you go. Come here, bud. Boom, boom, boom. Run. This guy's nuts, man. Nice. He's going bad. He's going bad. What? That's how you do it, baby. But I'm gonna save my teammate. Oh, he's injured? He's near a deado? Oh, he's going! Come on. Oh my. Hello, darkness, my old friend. There you go. You got out, right? Oh my god. Captured? How are you captured? Oh, you left. That is the most upsetting thing I've just watched. I even took a hit from him just to get captured. Didn't even go through the door. That's mad. It's so insane to me how that guy just decided not to go into the room. I'd rather Aftons, Fredbear's, or Nightmare. Listening Mark 3. Hey. There's like nowhere you can hide in here except for maybe behind the bed. Literally right here is the only chance. Or just behind the plant like the chest. Okay, good. You want task me? It's one of the best ones to finish as well as the one upstairs in the bathroom. Get this out, please. Alright.
access my Xbox account with a bunch of it. And in this video, we're going to this is Diego. This game's complaining that they've been up to $35 to access their Xbox accounts without installing the code. This game works like a he doesn't come in on what he knows. They're not making this game is built through the victim gets a little gift card as a home. The victim then sends them their login information so we can install a GPU model. After that, he runs off with the money, steals the victim's account, and blocks the users to make one ring. Keep in mind, this thing is quite slow because he was different. Yes, they're gullible, but moving. But a problem is that Stever boasted about scamming kids before. So, yeah, this was not.
Oh, you got knocked again.
Interestingly, a scammer said he's not a scammer, but he stole the victim's gift card. So, yes, eventually the victim realized it's a scam and they said it's not. So the victim laughed at him and gave him a gift for $5. I don't know what's up with these idiots. He scammed for $5. You can literally walk through Walmart and buy $5. It's not that hard. So the scammer called the victim the N-word, only by saying he's not a scammer. Fake, you're a fucking scammer. You stole $5.
Please send me to start. Yeah, shout out. That's perfect.
Kids and took their accounts. So yes, if you're a scammer, the victim reported them as they were and to celebrate and told them not to say anything. The helpless little scammer responds so much as the scammer that would apply. But that's not the worst part. The scammer ended up getting banned for a year. Not for scamming, so last video I actually said I believe we have two great things to say. First of all, this video is sponsored by Hater of the Week. Plus, Jonathan picks up being a jerk for exposing the credit scammer on Xbox. And of course, you guys made some predictions. So here is what we think. By NLMBK1 Open. Dude, I was going through looking for groups and look what I found. NLMBK1 Open. That's one of the scammers I caught. If you guys remember, one Open made a cameo appearance on this channel before after the scam name to scam someone else again.
So, like I said, if you were that worried about it, it's not that hard to just go scam somebody.
That's not the thing.
Yeah, but
They're a scamming douchebag.
okay, so if I scam the kid,
So I decided to sign into my other gamer tag so he wouldn't recognize me and check up on him. There he is. Give him some tips on bits.
videos,
Oh, look at the tits.
tips, or just files, yeah.
So why do you sound so sad?
What do you mean?
You sound so sad. I mean, do I sound familiar to you?
I'm not anymore. Okay. Sacramento Lesson Party. You know what time it is.
There's no time. I mean, the time right now is 11 p.m., but there's no specific time. I just wanted to see, like, check up on you, see what, like, how's it going. I mean, you're not in any trouble. I just wanted to check up on you, like, see how life's been. But clearly you are, I guess you were still mad at me or something. So, I guess, I will leave you alone. Like I said, I just wanted to see it. Really interested, so leave you to it. We'll rest of it. Yeah, left. Well, I mean, hey, he's looking for tips, he's not selling accounts trying to scam people, so maybe he turned to leave. I don't know. Apparently he was still mad at me, but he's no longer pretending to sell accounts. He's just being a normal player. Good for him. Now, back to the ugly scam. I sent a scam message asking if I could buy mods for GTA. Now keep in mind, there are no mods for GTA for next gen. So if you it's hot pages. It's not mods, please no. Hey, keep your mind, stay safe. Scammer responded recently to the party. that was easy. I wasn't actually so picking up and finding it. It's not a post or you would say that you gotta, I mean, get card why you have to catch up. No, I don't. You don't. Okay, so you just use gift cards? Yeah. Okay, and how much, what mods do you have exactly? Like for GTA? Yeah, like where did you get the mods? I modded it myself. Oh, you modded it yourself? Yeah. Okay, now, did you install the modified content on Xbox Live Game content from the walls?
Storage pad. Burns that there's a blazing wall of fire and chooses one to temporarily glare. Excuse me?
Yeah. But why do you want to do it? I'll get to that, but the modded thing is set aside. I just want to know why you want to scam. I was made aware that you boasted about scamming together. Hey man, I don't really care. Like, I'm 13, I don't care. Yeah, but what does your age have to do with you not caring? Because you said it, against the law. I don't give a shit. Like, they won't do anything to me. You may, you know, Xbox enforcement not gonna take advantage of it. You know, like, I don't work for Xbox, but Xbox is explain to me why you care. A lot of people would care. I mean, you're scamming people. Not really, nor do I care. Not really? You need someone to do that you saw mods on the next gen game, and after they paid you books them. Like, that's scamming. You promised the service in exchange for money, but you didn't deliver. Like, how do you not know that's scamming? I kinda do. I don't know the backstory of it. Backstory? Scamming is scamming. Like, what's so hard to understand? Like, don't you feel bad about it? Why the fuck no, man? Like, I don't get that. Okay, you tell me why you specifically picked me out of the bunch of people doing it. What do you tell me what?
Bro, what?
It's just people making money.
Are you gonna... Hello?
You're scamming. I mean, that's the point. Nobody cares, man. Like, I don't care what I can get banned.
Please get up.
I don't care if you get banned. Like, when Xbox I don't care, man. Live consoles. Yeah. And what if they get banned? I'll get more. Get more. So, like, what if you go broke? I don't know, I mean, you're gonna have to keep buying those consoles, which is something. You don't know how much money I make from one Xbox. Okay, look, I talked to many hackers on Black Ops 2, like, that said they make money from hacking.
No, great.
They average around, like, $2 a month. So, I'm assuming it's less than $5 per month, and an Xbox costs over. So if I do my math correctly, it would take, 20 months to make, $100. So yeah,
Bro, that door was open. Bro.
My family is loaded like. How does that make any sense? Like, if your family loaded, then why are you scamming people for money? Why do you just keep asking questions about it? I told you the backstory. Like, what backstory? Like, what you said was that it's life and that no one else matters. Now you're just focusing on those things and don't listen to anything else. Why? You have a tough time processing higher education level work? No, because you're a pussy. Yeah, how am I a pussy? You're fucking Karen sitting on an Xbox. Like, Karen on it. I'm the Xbox which work. You startled me. Like, I'm the Xbox. No, you're still a fucking Karen. No, I'm the Xbox which. It's in my game tag. Why do you
Oh, great. Of course he went through that door, so yeah.
well, he's going to take a step back? I
Oh my god.
you just told me that like 5 minutes ago. For calling someone again. So is that correct?
Why not just save me?
So like, how do you think your parents would feel? Like if they caught you scamming other people? I think it's funny. You know? I don't think it's funny, but you're a scamming juice junkie.
Bro, just go fuck yourself. Go back to jerking off to anime porn and go fuck yourself.
Okay, well, we're just gonna wrap this up.
Wow,
So,
where are you from?
where am I from? Why does that matter?
Okay, you wanna know why?
Yeah,
I thought I was gonna say I got guns and shit, but
oh nice. Me too, buddy. Me too.
I've had them since I was young.
Okay, now, why does that matter? You expecting me to just walk to your house like Michael Myers so you can just use your little BB gun? Like, is that the plan or what? Because like you're talking out your ass.
Nah, where are you from?
Why does that even matter?
Oh, he didn't save me.
Pussy.
Oh, well, I want to mess with you. Like, you're an internet tough guy with guns, you know? I'm not from the streets like you. I was raised inside a house, you know?
I have to wait for this guy to die.
Yeah, I would prefer not to.
Oh my fuck.
So, like, before, like, do you have any, like, before I go, do you have any closing remarks? Like, maybe an apology, some remorse?
Nah, I don't listen to like people.
Okay, well, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.
Okay, no. How old are you?
Why does that even matter?
How old are you, man? Answer the goddamn question, pussy.
Alright, well, you weren't answering my questions, so I'm just giving you some courtesy.
Nah, you're a fucking pussy.
That doesn't change the fact that you're scamming people on Reddit. So, how do you fix this?
Go get a fucking girlfriend. Go get a goddamn job and shut your mouth.
Dang, I got that. The scammer told me to get a girlfriend and get a job and stuff. Alright, I'm gonna change my life around. I got advice from the scammer. Awesome. The scammer was initially exposed in 2024. After exposing him, he sent it over. Because I saw the video and sent it a couple of months later. I received an email from Django's friend telling me he was banned for a year. Eventually, I did follow up with his email, and apparently, well, let's just say the scammer is banned for a year. The scammer did say he has multiple accounts, so I'm not sure if the embarrassment is going to stop him, but he reached his limit. So remember when he called this technical neighbor? Yeah, that was his first time, and there wasn't one. Finally, the little scammer did not learn the lesson. He erased the video, and eventually, he put up the you guys don't know, the spot strikes means your account is banned. The strict system was introduced in August of 2023, and months later, strikes. Wow, outstanding police work, Xbox enforcement, and you just got important. I get it, the N-word is bad, and it's the internet guy's favorite word. But what about the kids he scammed? What about his looking for groups history? What about the fact that he was caught in 4K in front of thousands of people while he watched my videos? How about we just say, yeah, it's the internet, you said the N-word, but scamming someone is a little more worse than their kids, and we know what they're doing, so we're gonna go ahead and ban it.
So, what's up, dude?
But apparently the N-word gets banned because of the automated system, so you guys can use the automated system fucking picked it up and issued this section. You guys basically had a copy and have to do shit to ban them. So again,
I hope he gets out.
police or Xbox enforcement, you guys kill him. Anyway, I ended up talking with one of the scammers and said, they are the ones that sent me this guy. How did you get to
Please,
the point where
please.
how did you meet up where
Yes!
Insider risk management space is becoming more of a focus for companies today than ever before because of the blurred lines between external threats and internal threats. Nowadays, you can have a
Scoreboard, he can see through walls, so he's looking through the wall. What the?
And during this time, was he acting weird? Was he asking for money? Because Lilo did say he was close with him, and I assume he played with him a lot. Did he, like, when you played with him a little, did
No one
he
voted?
display anything fishy? Did he ask for money?
Don't be this guy. That's more than me, dude. Thank you.
Yeah, he's been, like, weird. He boasted about it. And I'm just curious at this point, you can answer honestly. I'm just wondering, like, after you saw the video, after he was exposed, and you guys continued playing with each other on Fortnite, and did he say anything about being in the video after you saw the video, if you brought it up to him? Because I know he changed his gamer tag, so I'm not really sure, you know, if he's still Okay, look, it's a little bit that he paid but you did say yes, the counts and 5 counts. That's what it said. You think the one
Oh yeah, what's up, Caleb?
I think it's you're right that he's banned, but seriously, it should have was scamming because if he wasn't such a beginner, okay, yes, were he would have never been in. Yeah, well, the great people were Xbox enforcement are trying to protect. My God, Xbox enforcement do work.
They don't let me stream no more?
People like subscribe. I would appreciate it very much. With that being said, so please stop and by, and I hope you understand. I'll see you guys in the next video.
So he's on the floor? Or upstairs? Can go through. Nice, man. Doesn't go through the valley, or retard. What the?
Pinhead is being overall, Pinhead is somewhat unpopular because his power is a little bit clunky, but he has 3 great perks. With Pinhead being removed from the game, those perks will now become general perks, meaning you don't have to pay any money to unlock. People really don't see much about how this change. I'm kind of pissed. Not only did he have one of the best voice lines in the game, but you never know. So maybe the lights will be back in the future. But for now, Pinhead is being removed from Dead by Daylight, and now people seem to care. Overall, Pinhead is somewhat unpopular because his power is a little bit clunky, but he has 3 great perks. With Pinhead being removed from the game, those perks will now become general perks, meaning you don't have to pay any money to them. People really don't seem too shook up by this change. Like, I'm kind of pissed. Not only did he have one of the best voice lines in the game, one of these damn boxes. But you never know. Demogorgon came back, so maybe the lights will be back in the future. For now, Pinhead is being
Please go faster, bro.
shook up by this change. I'm kind of pissed. Not only did he have one of the best voice lines in the game, you never know. Demogorgon came back, so maybe the lights will be back in the future. He gets 3 great perks. With Pinhead being removed from the game, those perks will now become general perks, meaning you don't have to pay any money to unlock. So people really don't seem too shook up by this change. Like, I'm kind of pissed. Not only did he have one of the best voice lines in the game, one of these damn boxes. But you never know. Demogorgon came back, so maybe the lights will be back in the future. But for now, Pinhead is being removed from Dead by Daylight, and now people seem to care. Overall, Pinhead is somewhat unpopular because his power is a little bit clunky. Hey, Freddy.
Do it!
You stupid egg. Get ready. You stupid egg.
Okay, whatever. Give me.
Whatever, man, just keep going with that. You! Come here!
Contestant 312, you have been eliminated.
Ready?
Sir, please.
Shit.
Contestant 312, you have been eliminated. Certainly.
Jesus.
Shit.
Contestant 312, you have been eliminated. Certainly. Contestant 312, you have been eliminated.
What? Alrighty. First of all, let's go to trading process. Ouch.
What is this shit? Whatever, man. Just keep bringing me that. Wait. What's your body count again?
Oh, well, I haven't really talked to anyone, so mine's 0.
Wait, 0? That's like really good.
No, wait, what's 4?
Oh, mine? Oh, let me check my list.
Bro, they
List?
400 got added. Is that your deal? Guess not. You don't want it? I got fine. Whatever's the best.
Why are you suing your father for $50,000?
He shows me no love. He doesn't buy me anything I want. He decides to give birth to me. Or again, like he said, up there in age, I'm going to have the place anyway. He's loaded. He has the money to support me. I'll leave the house and gotta give me at least 50 G's.
You're 45 years old.
Yes, sir.
3.4.
2008.
No, when I had all those issues.
For the past 16 years, you've been living in their residence, off of their welfare, and you think that you're entitled to that.
I'm definitely entitled to it.
My son, who's 45, never held a job for more than a few hours. I want him evicted from the house.
Where do you have the audacity to sit there and drag your parents into court and say, give me money? Like my grandmother used to say, you gonna learn. Your counter for $50,000, you are not gonna be granted that. Why are you suing your father for $50,000?
Yeah, that was stupid.
You're good, you're good, you're good. Dude, I feel so bad right now. Are you okay? Alright, it's okay, it's okay. You can go, you can go. Go to your friends.
Dylan, what are you doing here? My mom wanted me to give you this. He's your problem now. Everybody, this handsome, muscular boy is Brian's son, Dylan.
Dylan, it's so nice to meet you.
Shut up, bitch.
Oh, he gets you always.
Chris, this is my son, Dylan.
All this stuff in here is mine now.
Okay, but be careful opening the closet, because that's where the evil monkey lives. Boy, there is a lot of feces in here.
Hey, Lois, is the air conditioning on? I just woke up from a nap and I feel drafty.
Hey, look.
Oh, damn it, Dylan, what the hell? Well, thank God I'm full of Play-Doh.
There we are.
You get me?
All right, Dylan, this isn't working out. Fine, I hate it here anyhow. Get out of my...
Oh, look at that. We got a flat tire.
A repair garage. Behind there. Mamma mia. We got the pimped out ride. We needed some coins, Mario. We have to me. Mario, are you okay? Oh, no, it's a car.
What are you doing? You killed my turtle.
Oh, my God. I'm so sorry. What's going on here? Luigi, let's get out of here.
This is the ring, man.
Look at the pretty colors. It's Mario, no.
I should have bought that one for like 3.2 or 3.3 whatever it was.
I'm a rusty old
I guess we'll take the
orange chicken. Why?
Sorry?
Why come here if you're going to order something just covered in dipping sauce? Do you even like Chinese food? It's a Chinese restaurant, so maybe you should order something Chinese people would eat. And why do you always have that ice in your water? It's bad for your body. Drink tea. We'll give you free tea. Julia.
I'll have the ginger chicken, but with no ginger, and white meat only.
Okay. I'm going to have the lo mein lunch special with soup and milk. Thank you so much. Oh, are we drinking? No.
That was the lychee
That
sakatini,
sounds amazing.
right?
Yes.
Okay, 2 of those, thank you. Ginger chicken has extra ginger? I said no ginger.
This isn't a lychee sakatini. It's clearly a beer.
This is how to get the best medallion in the game in under 30 seconds. So you're going to come over here to this Academy stand, grab the Mist Gauntlets. Now, there's 2 ways we can attack him. Him directly, which does damage directly to his health like that. Or we attack his shields, which doesn't do damage to him, but it is going to eventually stagger him when we break all 4. The catch here is if we use the Mist Gauntlets, it'll attack all 4 of them at once, and you get an instant stagger like this. And now we have 15 seconds to do as much damage as we can. We can get him to about half health right here, and then he'll go back up like that. So I'm going to reload the Mist Gauntlets again, and I'm going to do it one more time like this. And he's going to go down, he gets staggered, and if you do it too quickly like that, he does glitch sometimes. So again, we just keep on doing it using the Mist Gauntlets like this. Goes down, and now we wipe him out just like this right here. And he's dead. Best AR in the game, best medallion in the game. Have fun, guys.
What does it feel like to win the Powerbucks Progressive Jack?
Make your browser fast.
Make your browser safe. Make your browser Chrome. Choose Google Chrome for your computer.
She's pushing out right now.
Come here. You should be embarrassed because you're acting like a parent. No, I'm not. Yes, you are. You're stealing in front of your kids and you're going to jail.
These are the times when Walmart shoplifters think that they're entitled to steal. Starting with this woman, who turned a stolen bag of snacks into a full-blown felony charge right in front of her kids. On June 3rd, 2024 in Florida, a Walmart loss prevention officer spotted a woman stuffing snacks into her handbag right in front of her kids.
Wow.
She called the police, and by the time an officer arrived, she was already making a not-so-grand escape.
Hey, police, go with them. You're not resisting them because you're detained for shoplifting. Go over there. I just paid for it.
Bro, what am I having shooting for? So not this place.
Bag off. What are you doing? Put your hands behind your back. Stop resisting. You're going to catch more charges. I don't know, bro. They're resisting. Please, they're embarrassing. I didn't do anything. Sit down. You're going to jail. For what? You're resisting me and them. Sit down. I didn't resist anybody. What are you talking about?
I don't listen. That's too loud.
Hello, my fellow scammers. So in one of our last
It's crazy. Oh, what is this? Oh, great. Here we go.
I told you I'm not hungry.
We're not here to kill you. We're here to kill you. You want her to do it?
Your family. I don't want to hurt you.
Her? Or me?
You.
You're a greedy bitch, you know that?
It's crazy. Please load.
Mr. Christie.
Up to 7.
Enough one of you.
BGSI. Got Beach Festival.
How you doing? What's going on, man? Drop the hammer.
Bro, just say, no. Oh.
Hey. Get off her now. Get off her now.
These are the times when officers arrive seconds before murder, starting with a father who took his 2-year-old child hostage and started shooting.
What?
On the 9th of January 2021, a violent altercation between a couple at a parking lot took a terrifying turn, and 37-year-old Paul Bolton, armed with a gun, forcibly took the baby from his girlfriend's arms and began firing shots, prompting the mother to immediately call 911. Within minutes, Phoenix officers arrived at the scene, but what they encountered was far worse than expected.
Jesus.
units block off all traffic. Gonna blackmail with the child. Dude, put the kid down, man! Stop!
Oh.
The baby was rescued without any injuries, thanks to the officer's timely and precise actions. As soon as the suspect raised his gun while holding the baby, he was shot right in the head and later pronounced dead at the hospital. But if you thought that was close, the next officer witnessed a man being thrown over a bridge into a deep river. And Officer Christopher Maher of the Daytona Beach Police Department was driving along the Main Street Bridge in Florida. He stumbled upon two men engaged in a fist fight, which, before he could intervene, ended in the most disturbing way.
Main Street Bridge, got a male, throw another male over the bridge. I got one at gunpoint.
21-year-old Derek Gooden had just thrown Anthony Mascaro headfirst off the bridge, 30 feet down into the Halifax River, leaving the officer with the grueling task of securing the scene and detaining the suspect.
On the ground, get on your belly right now. Get on your belly right now. Get on your belly right now.
The suspect then tossed an unknown object into the river and began portraying himself as the victim.
You just threw a male over the fucking bridge. He jumped on the bridge. I watched you. I'm right here. Where my bike at? Hey, tell me, bro. Hey, play this shit, dog. I was just going across the way, dog. What the fuck? People don't even with me. You just threw that dude over the bridge. No, I did not. It's on camera. Please, I want
No, I did not.
And then when I came up, he's gonna get charged with destruction of evidence too, because he just threw a bunch of shit in the water. Well, what did you charge him with, dog? I'm gonna charge you with attempted murder, motherfucker.
Fortunately, the victim survived by swimming to a nearby pylon until he was rescued by a civilian in a rowboat. Derek Gooden was taken into custody and charged with felony aggravated assault, misdemeanor battery, and disorderly conduct. He avoided an attempted murder charge, only because the victim chose not to press charges. But that wasn't the case for the next suspect, who launched an attack right in front of the cops. At around 2 a.m. on the 28th of October 2022, 82-year-old Paul Pelosi called 911 after an armed intruder broke into his house and, oddly enough, was demanding to know where his wife was. Officers were immediately dispatched to the home, but they weren't prepared enough with what they saw behind the door.
Yeah, 22.5 is a bit much.
The intruder suddenly managed to struck Pelosi in the head with a hammer, before officers moved in to stop him from striking again. But the break-in and the attack weren't just random. The suspect that night had planned to kidnap Paul's wife, Nancy Pelosi, the Speaker of the U.S. House of Representatives, who fortunately wasn't home that night, with her husband becoming the target in her absence. The 82-year-old victim survived, but suffered a fractured skull and serious injuries to his arm. While David DePape, the attacker and a politically driven conspiracy theorist, was charged with multiple state and federal crimes and was eventually sentenced to life in prison without parole. It's hard to imagine what might have happened if the officer hadn't arrived in time, and the same goes for our next case.
You want to kick the bullet? Step out. Drop the gun now.
In November 2016, multiple residents of a college campus apartment called 911 to report an armed student pointing a gun at them and making wild verbal threats inside the complex, prompting an immediate response from law enforcement.
Do not spam the chat.
Stay in your room. Stay in your room.
You want to catch a bullet? Step out.
Drop the gun now! Drop the gun! Drop the gun!
As the officer closed in, the suspect turned with a firearm in hand, leading the officer to fire 2 rounds and neutralize the danger.
Hello, that hit you? Oh, that hit you?
Yes, sir.
Where at? Roll it over. Left thigh? I got it right here. Do you have any other weapons on you?
No, sir.
What are you doing, man? Keep your hands right here behind your back.
28-year-old Karsten Cuthair was struck once in the thigh and was treated at the hospital for his injuries. Upon his release, he faced charges of aggravated assault on a peace officer with a deadly weapon, unlawful carrying, and negligent use of a deadly weapon. In the next case, an officer had to confront a dangerous father who was moments away from committing a horrifying act. On April 29, 2018, a woman struggled to retrieve her 2-year-old daughter from the father, 37-year-old Theodis Coleman, who had threatened earlier that day to kill her and her family if she tried to take the child. She had no choice but to involve the police. It felt like a scene straight out of a horror movie, as Coleman suddenly lunged and stabbed his own daughter with a steak knife.
What?
While one officer stopped Coleman from escalating the attack, another had to immediately provide first aid to the child, who was bleeding heavily from her arm.
Dang.
This is gonna hurt your baby. Just saying. Here, let go. This is gonna hurt, baby. This is gonna hurt. Sorry.
A tourniquet was applied to her arm, and she was then airlifted to Le Bonheur Children's Hospital by EMS, where she was expected to make a full recovery. Coleman was charged with first-degree child endangerment, first and second-degree domestic battery, and first-degree terroristic threatening. A hostage is involved in our next case, taken by a dangerous knife-wielding suspect. On February 4th, 2023, police in Chula Vista responded to multiple 911 calls about 2 individuals fighting violently and causing a disturbance in an apartment stairwell for hours. One of the individuals pulled a knife and took the other hostage as officers approached.
Dang.
The suspect refused to cooperate in any way and continued threatening to kill the hostage.
knife now. Drop the knife now. We're not going any further. Drop the knife.
Ever wonder how you can juggle all of your expenses and
No,
still
I
get
don't
right
wonder,
control?
Peppermint.
Peppermint, you can.
I don't care.
Commands were ignored, so
The
officers
business
came up
center
with a
running it
strategic
around.
plan to end the standoff. One officer fired his They moved in from the back and positioned themselves near a door leading to the stairwell. When the door opened, one officer fired his rifle, striking the suspect in the head. The hostage escaped
In the head?
The 37-year-old suspect died from his injuries 2 days later. The officers in the next case arrived just in time to save a woman. Her reaction was heartbreaking.
Hey. Get off her now.
But it wasn't just the officer's perfect timing. It was also the woman's quick thinking. When she was attacked after an acquaintance's meeting went wrong, police were called. But watch how cleverly she disguised ordering pizza to signal an emergency.
111, what is the address of your emergency?
Yeah, I would like to order a pizza after spaghetti rice.
Okay. Where you're calling 911?
Yes, I'm sure I'll come to that number. Can you get a pizza?
What address are we going to?
Can you got me location, please?
You don't know your location?
No.
So you're on Titanic last week from the leaderboard? It's just one guy.
Can you get pizza?
Where are my gems at? I just bought a step head. That's why.
How many people are there? How many?
I just bought the step head back.
You have any weapons?
No.
You know his name?
I don't know.
Are you working on Orb Storms, Blaze, or no? If yes, can I join you? Actually got one. I didn't expect to.
The dispatcher quickly recognized the distress in her voice and kept her on the line, using her cell phone signal to trace her location. In the meantime, deputies tracked the call to a fernery field in Pearson, and when they arrived, they found the suspect on top of the woman and wasted no time rescuing her.
Hey. Get off her now. Get off her now. Come here. Very good. We're here. I got a message here.
She was saved before the assault could happen, and it's unclear what else might have followed had officers not found her in time. Hernandez Moncayo, who was in the country illegally, was charged with attempted sexual battery, battery by strangulation, and false imprisonment. Let's end the video with the most outrageous incident, where police had to act fast.
What's up,
to stop a
Kane?
man from turning on his children after shooting his wife.
What?
Come here.
On July 24, 2016, a custody-related dispute between an estranged couple turned deadly when Emmanuel Rosado shot his wife in the leg with a rifle, all in front of their 3 children. Deputies from Volusia County sprinted to the scene to stop a potential murder spree, willing to risk their own lives in the process.
Sheriff's office, come outside!
You give me the mod?
Right here in this room, but I got no cover.
Oh, the other one? I don't want much people to be that.
Show your hands now! Open the door!
You just barricaded.
I know you Blaze fight. I mean, not Blaze. You and Al fight a lot, so it's not fair for only one of you to have it.
Stay down, man. Stay down. Stay down.
As the wounded woman jumped outside through the window, the suspect opened fire with a rifle. While one officer was pinned behind a tree, another braved the gunfire.
That
and
was the
rushed to
top
hold their
monitor for
safety.
me. Liz, are you running in road storms or no?
I got you. I got you.
So let's shoot.
I know, baby. I know. Here, come here. Come here. Come here, sweetheart.
No, okay. What are you driving in?
Come here. Come here. Come here.
With the woman and her kids secured, officers shifted their focus to stopping the shooter.
49, you got a visual on the front window and pinned down behind the tree here.
No, that doesn't mean I'll give any of you that power.
Stand up with your hands up. Do it now. On the one. Keep it hands up.
I want to see the leaderboard, but it's not loading.
Keep walking towards us. Keep walking. Whatever you need. Keep your hands where you see them.
Rosado surrendered after seeing the growing number of officers surrounding him. He was arrested and charged with attempted first-degree murder, attempted second-degree murder of a law enforcement officer, aggravated assault, and child abuse, resulting in a 30-year prison sentence. The woman, who suffered a gunshot wound to the leg, has since made a full recovery.
Okay, good. That's insane. It's an insane thumbnail.
Customize with AI to fit any story.
Bum, bum, bum. I'm doing art forms now. Can I join them?
I dare you. I got you. Don't worry about it.
Okay, I've been trying to do art forms.
Yeah. Oh, I got you guys. Hold on.
And plus, it would go faster. But if it's full, that's fine. Can I go to the end of this and see that yellow?
Sentence. The woman, who suffered a gunshot wound to the leg, has since made a full recovery.
Yeah, that one. That's the one I wanted to watch.
Where's your hands? Where's your hands? Where's Tim?
You gave us the wrong fucking part.
Why did you do that? Because you pointed a gun at me, man. You came to my house at 12 o'clock at night. Goddamn, I gotta protect my house. Oh my God.
These are the times when cops raided the wrong houses, starting with the most violent raid that left the victims traumatized. On June 21st, 2012, after receiving anonymous...
Oh, I think I've seen this one. Yeah, it breaks the window, goes in, she's on the couch. Yeah.
On top of your head. Put your hands on top of your head. I got it.
Without any prior warning, they threw flashbang grenades and forced their way inside,
Flashbang?
detaining a terrified teenage girl at gunpoint alongside her innocent elderly mother.
She's not cut. I don't have any cuts for her. Sure, it's in it. It's just for our safety. There's somebody out front. I'm going to explain to you what's going on here in a second.
However, the search of the house uncovered nothing harmful at all. A later investigation revealed that the threats had actually been issued by a gang member from the neighborhood who exploited the household's unsecured Wi-Fi and posted the threats. He was eventually arrested and sentenced to 4.5 months in prison, while the victim of the wrongful raid only received $60,000 in compensation, as no injuries were caused. But in the following case, while responding to a wrong house, an officer almost killed the homeowner.
Oh, I saw this too.
Where's the gun? Where's the gun? You put it in cap. Throw the gun out the door.
As 62-year-old opened fire. Upon observing someone inside holding a firearm, the deputy immediately opened fire, unaware that the person was actually the homeowner, later identified.
What are you yapping about, Fred? Watch that video.
Throw the gun out the door. Yeah, throw the gun out the door. Let me see your hands. Yeah, you pointed a gun at me. The sheriff's office. Because we got an alarm call. I am the cops. Ambulance, please. All right, where's the gun? Where's the gun? All right, don't move it. Are you the only one here? What's wrong with you, man? What's wrong with you? Get the ambulance here. Where are you hit? And my groin and my chest. What you doing, man? You pointed a gun at me, man. You're in my house. Send me 1051. I rang your doorbell because we got no alarm call. Out of my groin. Oh my God. Okay. Oh my God. Oh my God.
The homeowner was unfortunately struck by the gunfire, requiring urgent medical attention.
Get the ambulance here, man. I'm gonna die. They're coming. I saw lights when I heard the doorbell ring. I got on my gun. I'm a concealed weapons guy. Okay. Ambulance here, man. I'm gonna die. No, you're not. You're not gonna die. Somebody hit a panic alarm for nobody here. What's the address here? 305 East Crest Drive. That's where it came in from. We don't have an alarm. We don't have an alarm. Well, that's we don't have really bad.
Both the homeowner and his wife were confused and devastated by the deputy's false response, as they didn't own an alarm, let alone trigger one. No, they had a permit for the possession of their firearm, indicating the deputy was simply at the wrong house.
Okay. You mother.
Bro, am I the only one in this damn server? Where's all these people at?
Why did you do that? Because you pointed a gun at me, man. You came to my house at 12 o'clock at night. I'm sleeping. God damn, I gotta protect my house. Oh my God. Get the ambulance. Go ahead. Man, I'm gonna die. They're coming. They're coming. You mother. I can't believe he did this to me. I'm good. This guy's got 2 gunshot wounds. I can't believe he did this to me, man. Okay. We're not gonna talk about this right now. We're gonna focus on
What's that mean, though?
Okay? So take some deep breaths and calm down, and you're gonna be okay. All right?
The deputy rendered first aid and tried to keep the homeowner calm while waiting for paramedics to arrive. Although Dick Tench ultimately survived at the hospital, he was left with permanent physical damage as a bullet remained lodged in his body. Following a lengthy 3-year investigation, the victim was ultimately awarded a $650,000 settlement, but no charges were filed against the deputy involved. At least his significant mistake didn't result in any deaths. The same can't be said for the officers in the next case.
Don't tell me I'm wrong. Oh, shit. Hey,
3 Farmington police officers were dispatched to 5308 Valley Avenue for a domestic violence call.
Zero rebirth for the first time.
Home, unaware that this critical error would ultimately result in the death of an innocent man.
Farmington police. Is it 43 or 5308? Is it not 5308? That's what it said right there, right?
Doogie.
Even after confirming they were at the wrong house, the officers appeared amused and remained at the door, until all of a sudden, this happened.
Oh, shit. Hey,
Yeah, he's gonna start shooting.
In a drastic turn of events, the homeowner opened the door wielding a
Man, oh, there's 2 people here now.
to open fire and end his life in the blink of an eye. However, the shooting wasn't yet over.
You good? You good? Back up. Check yourself. I'm good. We're 10-4. We're gonna back up a little bit. Back up.
Hey, he went down.
Hey. got you covered. Move. Let's move out. Hands up! Please don't. Nick!
4115, we need units now.
It was the wife of the homeowner who discovered her husband had been shot dead and came out with her own gun, believing they were under attack. However, she too faced a barrage of gunfire, none of which miraculously strike her. Only then did she realize the officer's presence outside and choose to surrender.
Get her in cuffs! Get her
Following the tragedy, the police chief expressed deep condolences and apologies to the victim's family, yet the Department of Justice ruled the officer's use of excessive force justified. However, a wrongful death lawsuit against the department is still pending. Just when you thought it couldn't get any worse, the next case proved even darker. On February 21st, 2019, at around 7 p.m., Chicago police arrived at an apartment complex to execute a search warrant targeting a fugitive involved in the illegal possession of a firearm.
It's hard to believe that the hoverboard is 44 mil, though.
Neglecting to confirm the exact address, officers forcefully stormed into a residence and found 50-year-old Anjanette Young inside, visibly terrified, and worse yet, completely exposed. Nevertheless, they quickly handcuffed her, but to their surprise, the fugitive was nowhere to be found.
Yeah.
Their complete disregard for the woman's privacy and dignity left her crying uncontrollably, but instead of apologizing to her, the sergeant had the audacity to justify their actions. She remained in handcuffs, and to make matters worse, the officers refused to let her dress properly or contact anyone for nearly 20 minutes, instead choosing to photograph the entire residence, despite knowing they had the wrong house. The wrongful raid ultimately resulted in the head sergeant's Alex Walensky's termination and a $2.9 million settlement for Anjanette Young. The deputies in the next case had it so bad, they literally raided an officer's house. On September 1st, 2020, the birthday of retired officer Luis Rodriguez's daughter suddenly turned into a nightmare when Harris County Sheriff's deputies surrounded his home, attempting a raid in search of a man named Curtis Rogers.
The officers are looking for a Curtis Rogers in his house, and there's no Curtis Rogers that lives in his house. Sir, you have the wrong house. Okay, I'm gonna open it. Go get him. I don't think you should open it. You don't think you should open it. There's no Curtis Rogers here. Keep a camera on this. That's the wrong house. There's no Curtis Rogers there. You call. Sir? Hey, I'm not here behind your back. And behind your back.
Well, why don't you open it up? I told you to. That is an actual closed door, and you should know that. What are you talking about? I told you. I told you to show me the word. You were on the word. You were yeah, you were card, the red one, and the search warrant with the piece of paper, the red one, the computer, and gems.
Hey, I don't know that. You carry your 50, you carry 60.
They burst through the door before handcuffing both Rodriguez and his son, and even after recognizing him as a retired officer, he received no respect whatsoever. Only after failing to find Curtis Rogers inside did the deputies realize their grave mistake and offer him an apology.
I told you at the door there was no such person. You got the word everywhere we go.
The intended house for the search was actually across the street, and although the sheriff's office admitted their significant error, no one faced any disciplinary action, and the retired officer received little more than a replaced door.
You're
In the following
kidding?
incident, the officers went to the wrong house, but not for the reason you might expect.
So, you good? You good? No,
On September 20th, 2021, Army veteran William Bill Jeffrey and Sergeant Michael Vance, supported by 5 Houston officers, arrived at an apartment complex to serve an arrest warrant on 30-year-old Dion Ledet for felony drug charges. However, what followed during the arrest was a tragedy beyond measure.
Houston police, come to the door. Something just hit the door. Yeah. Good morning. Hey, we have a warrant for... Ma'am. Where's Dion? Is he awake? Dion, step out here. Ma'am. Yeah, step out here. Okay. Dion, step on out here. You got to take care of some warrants. Hey? I got you.
A nervous woman from the apartment cautiously stepped out, while Dion remained hidden inside. Notably, Dion had an alarming history of 18 prior arrests for numerous offenses, a dangerous warning the officers seemed to underestimate, which is about to cost them dearly.
Houston police need to step out here.
Are guns in the house? Oh. Are there guns in the house? Are there guns in
Dion, it's Houston
22
police.
tickets.
Let's do this thing.
Oh, fuck me. So, you good? You good? No, somebody Bill. Somebody get Bill. Bill, can you come back?
Dion unleashed a barrage of gunfire with a fully automatic Glock handgun, fatally striking veteran Bill and critically wounding Sergeant Vance. The rest of the officers scattered for cover, unable to do more than shield their injured colleagues, except for one officer, who attempted to breach from the rear of the residence. His effort was in vain, as Dion held his ground by securing every angle and blocking every point of entry. Ironically, it was his own misstep that ultimately sealed his fate forever.
Get out of there! What? You good, Sarge? Yeah. Where you at, Sarge? Where you at? Wait. Where's Sarge?
Get some cover. Get some cover.
Hey, we need to get Ben out. We need to get Ben out of there. We need to get Ben out.
He's down, but I can't see him.
As Dion recklessly stepped outside, his rampage was brought to an end by a storm of gunfire, leaving him dead at the scene. Both the injured officers were swiftly transported to the hospital in critical condition, and although Sergeant Michael Vance survived after numerous surgeries, Senior Officer Bill Jeffrey sadly succumbed to his wounds as the medical staff pronounced him deceased. In the final case, Chicago police raided another innocent family's house, but instantly regretted it.
She gave us the wrong fucking apartment. She gave us the wrong apartment.
Another Chicago family experienced profound trauma when officers violently burst into their apartment in search of a suspected drug dealer, this time going so far as pointing their weapons at everyone, including terrified and helpless children, as their father was already in handcuffs.
Oh, I bought the You Get Me one. Huh? Did he actually? Oh, he's the cat. He's lying. Yeah, he's lying.
Hey, you guys, relax. It's okay, okay? It's okay. Your daddy's okay. No, he's okay.
However, they quickly realized their grave mistake, as the suspect was described as an African American, which clearly doesn't align with this family.
I can tell you, you're not the person we're looking for. Okay. But you kick down doors to people that you're not sure if they're dangerous by kids? Curtis Roberts, they live upstairs. They live upstairs. Why don't you just I got the phone. That's the couple upstairs. He's on house arrest and all this other kind of bullshit. No, I'm keeping this. You keep it. Like I told you, that's what it was for. No, Curtis Roberts lives upstairs. Okay, the information we got said he lived on a second floor. We got wrong information. No, that's okay.
Not only was the address incorrect, but prior to the raid, its accuracy had never been independently verified and was solely based on an informant's claim. The officer responsible for the warrant, Joe Capello, was even exposed by his own colleagues.
He gave us the wrong fucking apartment. She gave us the wrong apartment. She gave us the wrong apartment. He said up the stairs, there's door right there. He gave us the wrong apartment. Which pictures I can use?
Wait. I can't shoot. I can't shoot. I can't shoot. I'm out of downtown. I'm out of downtown. I can't shoot. Leave and just get back in. Please tell me didn't shoot. Are you kidding me?
And proceeded with a meticulous search of the house, hoping to find the innocent family. Nevertheless, his efforts proved worthless, and a thorough investigation led to the suspension of all officers involved, though their ultimate outcome isn't publicly disclosed. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. And you...
I want to see this one.
This girl went missing hours ago and was trapped down a well. However, miraculously,
Of course, I have to listen to this
this man was able to rescue her.
And I'm in a server that's not even close to it.
There are countless other examples of when missing children realize they've been saved, like when this child was found in the middle of the woods.
Jesus. Alrighty. Oh, great. I have this on, so it's 15%.
Let's first join this detective who's trying to figure out why this 2-year-old boy was found alone next to a busy road with no parents in sight.
Dude, this little guy? And he was walking this way, right?
What's up, Ozzy too? I saw you yesterday on Ozzy's stream. How you doing? I hate this Roblox knife, but I don't want to leave it. Good in the city.
Well, it is, and Five Nights CD have completely given up on their game. I'm not going to yap about anything,
That's
but
turned up.
plays Five Nights CD. Let me show you guys. Okay, so this game is called Five Nights Haunted. Now, I've
Oh, okay.
around. I'll tell you what.
I thought that was a different game. This thing still's not loaded.
Oh, okay. The young man on the bike found the toddler playing right next to the road with his ball and stayed with him until more help arrived. Those on the scene had tried to find anyone nearby that knew the boy, but to no avail. What's strange, though, is that he didn't seem at all stressed or concerned. In fact, it looks as though he's just wandered straight out of his house and onto the street.
Did you see where he came from?
Came this way. And he was coming down the street.
How old do you think he is? Like one? Can you hold him and face him our way so we can snap a photo of him real quick? Say cheese! Cheese! What's your name? What's your name? You like that name?
It turns out his name is Mateo.
Mateo.
Around the police department, the officers are able to find the address he belongs to. The issue is, the cops can't be sure if it's even safe for him to be there. What sort of parent would let their 2-year-old wander off like this? So the cop heads to the address himself to scout it out, and he simply couldn't have expected what he was met with.
Are you missing a little boy? No, I'm not. Are you? Do you have a little boy? Wait, we have him. Is this him? Is that, man, is this your son? Yes, boy. Okay. My God, sleeping. Go ahead. 42nd. I'm with Mom.
It turns out the mother had absolutely no idea that Mateo was missing.
Okay, and they're just gonna add extra protection, I'd say.
And it seems as though this was just an innocent mistake, so the cops decide to reunite this mother with her baby, while also making sure that this will never happen again.
Yeah.
I'd say like 13. Really? Good for him. Alright. Relax.
Okay, I only have one of those left.
We're okay. He's fine. Yeah, Mateo? If that happens, okay.
Oh my god. Alrighty.
His parents were beyond disbelief when they realized Connor Jack was still alive. He's an autistic teenager who went missing in September of 2019 in California when he was just 16, and a search effort came up totally dry. That was until April of 2022 when a resident of Park City, Utah, called the cops to report a man sleeping outside a local gas station. Due to the high altitude, the area rarely saw homeless people as it's simply too cold. So the cops investigated to make sure the man was safe.
Look, you're shivering. Cold? You want to come sit in this car and warm up for a minute? Can't have you sitting in front of the door here all night. No, you're not being taken anywhere. Come sit in the car and warm up. Where's your shopping cart at? Got stolen. That's no good. Okay. You have a knife or a gun or anything like that?
Okay, now we're on a tongue.
Okay.
These cops had actually been in contact with the man multiple times over the last few days, but were unable
I'm
to
gonna
get
put
any
this on.
information.
Hope I get something good, please.
Take a look at the way he talks to the cops and how closed off he seems to be, despite how friendly and helpful the officers are.
Where were you at when your shopping cart got stolen? What's that?
Doesn't matter. Wait a minute. This situation was just so strange, and the cops decided to take his fingerprints and do some investigating. What they uncovered was an arrest warrant from Nevada from February, thickening the plot further. But it turns out this arrest warrant would break the story wide open, as the cops were able to use the name listed to uncover a missing persons poster and contact who they thought could be his parents. Without skipping a beat, they drove from Idaho Falls to Utah. This is the interaction that followed.
Missing person. We don't get this. And then the photo that came from Nevada of the arrest was this.
Is it him?
A little bit older, but yeah. And what stood out to me was the ears. He looks pretty similar to this. His hair's longer right now. His beard's a little bit bigger. I definitely do my best to bring him home.
After a long 3 years living homeless on the cold streets of Park City, Utah, Connor Jack was finally reunited with his family. It's incredible to think that this kid
3
survived alone
years.
for 3 years, but this next child was close to not making it if it wasn't for the help of man's best friend. This police canine was the only way that this 3-year-old boy was found after he wandered out of his garden and into the woods of DeLand, Florida.
Please give me something. Just don't give me a regular shot.
The family was at a loss. With how thick and hard to traverse Floridian forests tend to be, the cops decided they'd bring Midnight the sniper dog with them to try and track down the boy. After providing him with a blanket covered with his scent, Midnight was quickly off in search of the 3-year-old.
Hey man, are you can you stay here?
Midnight had picked up the trail so quickly that he was practically dragging his handler through the woods. We also get a great view of the garden where the boy
Oh my god. Got all of them. Please be good.
from simply wandering off.
I got the dunk, I got the other shot.
After about 90 seconds,
Bro, it's already about to land.
Midnight seems to lose the scent. That's when the officer hears something from the bushes.
There we go. Yeah, at least I'm at 120 now. Now, what I'm gonna do, leave the game. Most likely join Blaze, I'll say. Okay, so he's not in a trading server anymore. That's sick.
After hours away from home, the boy was finally found, and all of it thanks to Midnight and the officers finally reuniting with his family. The mother, of course, was over the moon to have her boy back in her arms, and the canine Midnight was, of course, rewarded with a little treat. The unfortunate truth is that this missing child was not an isolated incident. According to the U.S. Department of Justice, over 460,000 children are reported missing every year in the United States. And many of these
How
children
much did I buy it for?
are lost in places they've never been, just like the case we just witnessed. With many children
It's gonna trade.
phone or awareness of the area,
If I
their
could
best
get
bet
out of
is to
this.
alert people nearby. The average child can scream
Thank you.
between 90 to 100 decibels, which in the middle of a forest would reach about this far.
3.65.
Made by Lifeguard, the sponsor of this video, is able to reach about this far, helping alert any people in the vicinity for louder and longer than the
Yeah.
average child can
I'll be
scream.
okay. I'm gonna go eat my food.
EMTs, and requirement to get
Go on.
out of this car, and it's getting more and more hectic by by the minute, but this one man is managing to stay calm and orchestrate this entire rescue mission by himself.
Like, this looks nice. I like this one.
They just have to hope they were quick enough.
Hey, sir. Am I wrong? Yes, ma'am. On the right-hand side, there should be a rope. Okay, I'll get slow. Okay, hang on. Not like the right, the bottom. You're good. You're doing great, man. You're doing great. Take nice and deep breaths. What you need for you? We're gonna have to pull her out. There's gonna be a lot of. Gunner, get my utility rope. Gunner, utility rope. Utility rope. All right, you ready? No. What's your name? Nick. Nick. What do you need, Nick? What do you need, Nick? All right, I'm just trying to get her up on this board. On the other side. If you guys see, what is your mentality? Alright, slide this board off real quick. Right here, I'll leave it right here.
Despite the woman being in severe pain, the team was able to use the ladder and rope to lift her out of the car and into an ambulance. But both the mother and the child were taken
I don't
back
know
to
for
the
that.
hospital and treated for injuries.
The lowest I've seen is 3.2. That was only once.
Floating in the middle of open water in what's nothing short.
If they're going for $3 bill, why was he just trying to buy it for 3.5?
This man was fishing in the middle of a river in Duluth, Minnesota, and he saw something he's not used to seeing out there.
Are you gonna be able to make it in the shore? You need some help? Okay. Well, your dad's right there, but I'm gonna bring you in the shore, okay? I know, just calm down, Calm down. You can't pull right now. Just hold on a second. Okay, I'm gonna bring you over the land, okay? Just calm down, you're on my boat. You don't have to worry about the parent taking you out.
The man knows that the most important thing is to get this boy to safety. He can worry about reuniting him later. However, right now, there's an even more pressing issue at hand. If the boy was to pull himself onto the boat, that side would tip under the surface, filling it with water and ultimately sinking it. So they need to figure out how to get the boy back to shore without sinking the boat and doing them both. Quickly, the fisherman thinks he's figured it out, but it's not going to be easy for either of them.
I figured out a way to get you up and out.
What's up, Enzo? I just bought one for 3.5.
Can you do that for me? Can I get you to shore?
An offer for the pet. Matters how much.
And then you'll be able to land on the dock, okay?
She's like, I probably will not sell it under 3.65.
For a few more seconds. Alright? So I'm gonna try not to hit you, so I'm just gonna back us up. Oh, that's my middle bucket. There's fathead middle.
No, sorry.
Yep, your dad's not gone. He's just on the other side of that grass over there, okay? I know. Yep. I know.
It sounds as though the boy was actually trying to warn his dad that he was in danger, and he simply wasn't listening. At this point, you've got to wonder if it's even safe to return him back to his dad. But right now, all he's concerned about is keeping the boy calm and saving his life.
Alright, so I'm just trying to do this, okay? Can you hold on, keep holding on like that? Okay, alright, good. How old are you? You can't remember? Are you that old? Are you like 101? 102? Yeah, kids do grow up fast. Well, I have a kid.
Uh-huh.
He is 6. Oh, you're 6? Oh, wow, that's good. That must mean you must eat all your fruit and vegetables. So what we're going to do is we're almost there, okay? We're making waves. Are you calm? Alright, so once we get up there, all you have to do is get on land and you can wait for your dad, okay? I don't know if there's any towers or anything. How long have you been in the water? A long time?
This is not adding up.
No. I just didn't, I thought he was coming to get you, but he didn't come. Yeah, I know you did. I heard you screaming, so that's why I came over here.
Even more concerningly, it seems as though the boy's father knew he fell in and simply decided not to try and save him. At this point, there's signs that something is very wrong. Luckily, though, the pair are about to make it to shore.
Yeah.
The man meets his father and finds out exactly what that problem might be.
Yeah, are you still really, really cold? Yeah, okay. Can you make it up? Oh, good job. Yeah, hold on. Let me get this. I think he got blown away over there. Come on, let's see if we can find somebody to get you a
What this case does show is the importance of kids wearing life jackets. If the boy wasn't wearing his, then it's likely this whole ordeal would have ended very differently. Now that he's out of the water, that doesn't necessarily mean the boy is safe. River water can be extremely cold, and a prolonged
I don't know.
could mean anything from slight chills to hypothermia. So it's vital that they find a way to dry him off and warm him up.
Hi, do you have any towels?
No, he's trying to stamp my stuff.
The river? Yeah, he's saying he's feeling cold. I was just somebody that was fishing, but I want to make sure he's fine. Then we're going to call 911. Yeah, we got to make sure you're doing okay so you don't have hypothermia or something like that sitting there. Why? Why don't you want to call 911? Are you scared? It's okay. We just got to get you warm and make sure you're getting checked out. Right? Do you still feel really, really cold? Okay, come on over here, bud. Yeah, so he's got you a towel. All right. Yeah, he was in the bay when I came
Yeah,
up fishing.
he is a
His dad was
stammer.
right next to him, maybe 30, 40 yards west or east of the ramp there, and the current just swept him all the way out here. And his dad was actually 2 people drowned in the same spot last year. Well, it was just one of those things where I thought his dad was coming because his dad has the sailboat right there, and he's still not coming. So hasn't came in and checked in on him. So yeah, we just gotta make sure we get you warm and that you're gonna be okay because we don't. Okay. Because I don't know how long he had been out there in the water prior to me showing up either. I just want to make sure he doesn't have hypothermia or anything like that. That's what I said.
Despite the boy's reluctance to get 911 involved, the adults know that it's the right thing to do. They can cover him with towels and dry him off as much as they want, but emergency vehicles will be able to fully ensure that he's safe and not at risk of hypothermia or anything else. Around the time of arrival is also when we finally get to meet his dad, and his reaction to finding out what happened is far from what you'd expect.
Very sweet to meet you. Sounded like he was a bit nervous. Well, he was screaming, and it was like, I looked back to see where you were at. You were a couple hundred yards away, and then I was happy I did come here because they were here and how the boat was able to come and get you. Yes, but yeah. No, I'm very thankful of that. Sure. First I say, and then thank you. Yep. Safety, of course I have. Yeah. The river takes him a little bit. Yeah. Calm down. Slowly from the shore. Yeah. You got this. We've been in this before. I tried to get him with the boat, and of course the wind's picking up. Yeah. Push it. Right across the river. Yeah. So I had to try to watch that. That is Lucas. Yeah. Okay. So thank you very much. Yep. No more chat longer, but I think that's easy. Yeah. Again, thank you.
Teach it and leave.
Mildly, something seemed off about the way he reacted to all of this. He seemed much too flippant and jovial about the whole thing. Saying it had been a hassle to rescue his son seems extremely insensitive. And to be frank, he seems like he's been drinking. But regardless, the boy was checked out by EMS and was eventually returned to his family, hopefully for this to never happen again. But nothing comes close to the heroic rescue of this 4-year-old girl who fell down a well and was saved by a Syrian rescue team. It happened outside of Aleppo.
No, but you know it's a stammer.
Near her home and accidentally fell down a well. A branch of the Syrian civil defense was
What's up,
quickly
Mila?
dispatched to see if she was even still alive.
Come on. Good.
Yeah. Because he has that thing where like you can like launch a trade so you can't like cancel or whatever.
Completely uninjured, if not
What? What fall?
she was even down a well. 2021, when Sumaya was playing near
I got a hard question. Yeah, what's up?
branch of the series flag that was quickly dispatched to see if she was even still alive. Somehow, Sumaya managed to survive the fall completely uninjured, if not absolutely terrified. She had walked down a dusty cavern away from the sunlight, so any longer down there could have spelled disaster. But this man was about to bring her back to the entrance and save her.
How do you spell Mississippi? I mean, you just spelt it. Oh, oops. Where was that from? What color is the sky?
Sumaya was administered first aid by the rescue team, but was found to be completely fine and uninjured. If somebody hadn't seen her fall down the well, then things could have ended very differently. But thankfully, she was returned home and reunited with her family.
Can you buy Titanic and give it to me?
Located the body. The scene's about 50 yards on a trail.
This lone cottage has discovered a dead body
Oh.
in the middle of the woods.
Where's that?
Black.
10-4 signal 7. Please send another unit to my location.
What he doesn't know yet.
That's how much I bought it for, so.
This man in front of him has been tortured for hours by the twisted man hiding in this very forest.
What are you searching for, buddy? GG. Let's see how much everyone's putting them for.
I'm not sure what it is, but I have a statement east of my location.
I'll make sure you how to get your best go for a super easy Titanic pack.
2 bill, 3.6.
Yeah, guys, we got the addition of this Part 2 leaderboard where the top 2,000 players literally get a free Titanic just by throwing your can. It's actually a lot easier than other players think, and it's actually pretty easy. And I think we need to away some.
What species am I? Carnival. Buy it, sell it, and you'll get 50 mil. Profit. That's what I did yesterday with them when they were like 6 bill or something, or it was 5 point something.
Okay, so I'm not gonna lie, the game we're playing today is what.
Already sold at 35. It went very down, huh?
Okay, so I'm not gonna lie, the game we're playing today is what I completely slept on.
What am I eating right now? I don't know. How am I supposed to know that?
Oh my gosh. A few drunkards like stroll down the street. There was a line from Cole Brown. They appear to be fast asleep. Things are good for them.
Gamble 10, W.
Interesting. Yeah. Give me a moment. I'll be with you in a sec. Alright, this is my house though. Fast are you? Better not go in there right now.
W.
Check it during the day. Okay, so we check all this during the day. Is it the nighttime right now then? I would assume so. Any dog is standing on the footpath that goes through the field. It's looking around one.
What are you looking for? I'm just seeing the prices, see if there's any lower.
So we probably can't look at any of these. We can only check during the day.
5.
In
So when do we sleep then? Because that doesn't sound great. Your neighbor's house stands in the hayfield.
No.
There's no light in the windows. Looks like it's found leave to sleep. Permanently,
It went 300 up from yesterday.
or we can sleep outside. Well, you then we can get back out. So let's begin the game, right? Oh, we should probably go back. What is this? Loneliness and isolation. Finding sleep. I guess we've got no choice in this.
4.4.
So we go up to the door. We look through the people. Hey neighbor, long time no see. How's life? Same as it ever was.
How's life is
I
crazy.
came over for a reason. I'm a little worried about you. Something bad's coming. My cousin called me. Luke over there is saying there's something weird going on with his son, and that there's people coming up from underground. They're calling them visitors. Creepy. I hope it's not true. Greg, okay, it's this kind of game. I like this already. So this is like happening pre the disaster striking. What's happening with the sun?
Event items? Oh, I'm just looking for the rainbow thing of this.
I think we need to prepare for war. My cousin said that staying home alone is
I mean, if there's any like under 3.5, I'll buy them. But like, if it's like 0.5 under.
A good friend just arrived the other day. Don't look after my family. I want you though. All right, let's continue the conversation in the morning. I'll wait for you in the city.
I just sell it for 3.6. I don't know.
Wait, we let him in? What, we let him in? I did not decide that. He kind of made his own mind up right there. In the kitchen, he said. So, no need to check in the morning. Okay, am I sleepy though? Interesting. So it's a small world. I don't think they're sleeping, bro. Don't they straight their mind up like that? Not sure. Let's go ahead and,
99, 25, 2, gambling. Ooh.
Breaking news. At 6:28 today, there was a powerful emission of energy from the sun. This burst was larger than scientists had predicted. The temperature outside has reached critical levels. The government has declared a state of emergency. We're asking more people to refrain from going outside during the day. Oh wow. So now it's daytime. Okay, so we still do get some sleep at the night. I'm afraid this will maybe go blind. Better check. Okay, so we can't look out at the night. Cool. That's going to apply for all of these. The guy said he wanted to talk in the kitchen, right? Don't look as well. No one will be out. That's so interesting. So it's like a nocturnal type thing. Yeah, we see. Is the door open a little bit? He let himself in though. Well then, everything I said makes sense. Don't go outside during the day. You have to let other people in. Why should I let strangers into my house? I know you keep your distance from people. You have to. My cousin doesn't know for sure why we won't be alone. But she mentioned that when anyone asks if you're alone, say no and tell them someone's in the house with you. Okay. That's so curious though. What's the use of extra people? They might bring something or tell you some interesting things. Don't forget to test them for signs they're a visitor. You won't have much energy during the day with this heat. Okay, so we test people, we gotta let them in. We don't want to let people know that we're alone, so you have to choose who you really want to test carefully. The tests are really strenuous, you have to take a real good look. But you don't have to worry about the conversation part. That won't take energy. So talk as much as you like, and be sure to look out the windows. The TV is a good resource, but it doesn't tell you what's going on around
Your pets, this is a wrong. It is crazy.
I'm afraid that's what we can do. We can just try to survive.
Bro, who's saying that?
I think the government will help us somehow. Maybe they'll lead everyone to shelter or something like that. If they do, stay with my family. By the way, I brought you a case of beer. My brother-in-law wants the bird. Drink it and go to sleep. It makes you really sleepy. So if you don't want to talk to anyone else, the beer, just relax. Okay, I guess that's what we got then, right? Are we actually sleeping right now? We got the daytime, we have it outside. I guess so. We gotta get sleeping, right? So, the fridge, a family business run by two brothers who live near them. We as a fresh.
There's like 2 guards.
That does sound kind of nice, though. I guess that's what we're doing, right?
Bro, who is in here with 3.86 trillion?
I actually do. Freaking am I talking about, though? So we go here, we sleep, and I guess we get ready for the next day. Here we go. Good sleep. Good chat, buddy. Door's knocking. Is he still in here, though? So we only check during the day. I don't know if that guy was still there. Let's take a peek outside. There's a deathly silence outside. There's no one there. Even the drums have decided not to. They forget something. Steady blood just dropped. Three of them. Exact. Okay, before we open the door, we'll check our surroundings. You see a few strangers hanging out in the yard. They're sitting around thinking about something big in their mind. Okay, they're like school students or something. They seem kind of like they're in uniform. Oh, the house in the distance is your neighbor, and they're trying to visit you. My place is through the window. Yeah, we should kick them the freak out there. Come on, bro. so let's open the door. We'll check. Hi. Is my dad here? Can you get it for me? I was okay earlier today, but now I'm scared. Lots of people walking at night. Your dad's name? Tell me something about your dad. I know a lot about him. Before he goes out, he likes to drink a little beer. He leaves me lunch and juice. I tried the beer you drink today. Ugh, gross. What does he drink now when juice exists? Oh, please don't tell him. To get here safely, are you afraid of visitors? Maybe I should ask that one. Like, what about that? Like, a bit sussy already. You know, it's like everything's being turned upside down. Now people sit at home and sleep through the day. At night, they walk around and, okay, so nighttime is when people have to go out. I'm still scared of God, but it seems like there's nothing to be afraid of. Where's that? I'll get you down to you. Good luck. Thanks, you too. Let's go already. Don't be scared and die alone. We're gonna play some kind of game he made up for me. You have to roll dice, and then you move using stuff like an armchair or the couch. You have to build a row. I'll show you later. Bye. Okay, so you've got, yep. Okay, so we've done that. Anyone else gonna walk out the door? They're queuing up, dude. They're like queuing up ready to talk to us. Okay, so can I go in? I was taking shots at the bar. Just kick me out. Why? I never looked the other way. I won't hurt anyone. Don't worry. Just life is crappy sometimes. You get it? Can I come in?
What?
You sure? So he's temperamental. I don't like the proportions here too, dude. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know about this one. Let's ask if he's. I mean, if we ask that, he's definitely gonna say no, but we'll do it anyway. You think I'm one of those monsters? No, I'm not a visitor. I'm asking everyone that directly. Nonsense. I guess things won't be any different here. Anyway, why did they kick you out of the previous shelter? What do you think will be different here? Let's not this one. I thought about saying something rude at first, but I changed my mind. I told you, people here didn't like me. What knows what was. So, when I think about it, maybe they threw me out for good. They're gonna make me alive.
Let's move my booth over here.
You should leave or come on in. I mean, we haven't really asked them. I guess if we let them in, we could do tests on them. So, I'm already a bit suspect about this. I don't really know what tests I should be conducting, so I'm hoping if we let them
Actually,
in,
it'd be best to put it here.
tell us about these things you have to check over people, and maybe we'll have a checklist that we can go by. Might be stupid. Thank you. People now. What the freak you told me about? So I appreciate your trust. I can't promise anything. Maybe we made a mistake, guys. You know what? That's what games like this are about. You have to do stuff to learn what to do, right? Can't just guess all the time. So where do you go though? We can't check, by the way. So we gotta wait until the day. This one knocking my window? Should I just chill in? Okay. Bob, open this. Hello. Sorry it's so late. I'm so hot today. TV said it was better to go out in the sun. Could you maybe find some space for me? How'd you end up here? It's not that I wanted to come here, but the asphalt is already melting under our feet. But it's not too bad yet. You're gonna laugh. Visitors came to my house. Imagine, they chased me out of my own home. So now I want to find someone to hide from the sun. What will you do now? Trying to survive somehow? It's scary, of course, with these visitors everywhere and the sun burning in hell. I'd really like to live. Aren't you scared? Telling me it will be over soon, please. Like, it's so hard at this minute in time to know, okay, so contact with visitors is a bit suspect. We do need to get people in, so I wonder if now we just accumulate people. Thanks. Thank you, seriously. I'll live a little longer, goodness. Like, I feel like that's the game, but we just accumulate people. So no one else is coming. Rather than turning them away, we need guests in our home with us. That's the whole game plan here. Let's see. Good afternoon. It's a news. The sun's activity is not decreasing, and the crime level has increased slightly. According to the latest data, the number of murders over the past few nights has surpassed average figures. Experts suspect this relates to the visitors and the growing anxiety we're seeing in society. And now over to... just a moment. An urgent message has come in to our studio regarding contact with visitors. Eyewitnesses describe them as creatures that can imitate the external appearance and behavior of humans. Please avoid contact with visitors. In one case, it was possible to identify a telltale sign of these creatures. Perfectly white teeth. Okay, I'm actually building a checklist here. Okay. One eyewitness is able to back this up. Okay. I guess, yeah, the teeth are perfect. And you can kind of see a little bit of, like, there's a difference in that face, though. Encountered an unhoused person with perfect white teeth who turned out to be a visitor. And that's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Now, for the weather. It's gonna be hot. Don't go outside, right? Like, that's literally it. A warm front is coming to our region, bringing heat that breaks the previous record high. Meteorologists tell us we can expect even higher temperatures. With the sun's increased activity, we can also expect stronger UV rays. For your safety. Safety? Safety. Please abstain from sunbathing. The high temperature could cause heat stroke. It's not known for certain whether being in the sun can negatively affect our health, but but to prevent third-degree burns to run side. Unfortunately, sunscreen is of no use here. That's all for now. Next up, an entertainment program. I'm going to entertain myself by checking these people out, though. So, no one's in here. We got the paper. So we're going to find these guests right there in the kitchen. It's better hide now. Yeah, I think, yeah, that door's open a little bit. Okay, so we see her. Well, this ends soon. I need to test you. Let's do it. What do you want to check? You're going to teeth. What? You're going to make a decision based on my teeth? I just had my teeth fixed. No, if I'm honest, I can't remember. Is that even there? Terrifying. I can't even remember if I ate yesterday.
Now you're ready to chop. Click the start button and watch the lettuce pile up. While you're away from the PC, Salad will keep on earning. Score games, gift cards, Discord Nitro, and more epic loot from the Salad storefront. With thousands of positive Trustpilot reviews, Salad users agree. Salad is the easiest, most trusted way to profit from
Okay, he just left.
Don't believe us? Ask over 50,000 real-life chefs why they love salad.
Is that like perfectly white teeth? I had it there first.
Dude.
So do I fit the description? I didn't realize we were gonna do this. I did not realize we were gonna do this, John. I don't know what to. I thought like that could be an easy excuse, guys. We gotta go by what we know in the game. I'm a visitor. Oh, it can't be. I was chased out of my home. Went to my job and I'm gonna get run out of my own head. Sure, hear her out. Hang on a second. I went to the hospital last week because of my back. Ink. But she doesn't remember. How much did I spend? I don't like this, bro. And then I would have to do it again. Oh, that's so confusing. It just feels like limited information, but also from what we know about the game. This is
What is going on over here?
we should take her out. Guys are running it back. The issue here is she doesn't remember anything. It doesn't make sense.
Giveaways, John? What do you mean?
We gotta do it. I gotta do it. I gotta do it. She fits the bill, and then when she tries to make excuses, she's like, "But was I there?" It's like, you remember? She's dying. Wait, can I have some kind of bandage? I've got no energy. I can't talk with this guy, can I? I mean, talking costs nothing. I just
Left
gotta
from
pray
India,
now.
W.
Just something you wanted. So what did they tell you about the father? The series of catastrophes made everyone go insane. An exploding the visitors.
Why are you?
Them all up. Some in the form of stress, some without. So, I lost my marbles from anger. Climbed up to a table in the bar and shouted, "Stop blaming everything around you. Let's keep our humanity. Tears won't be a bother in the BFO. Molten force is better with stuff. Who needs it anyway? So we can't check it at the front. I just hope I made the right choice right there, guys. I feel bad. I feel really bad, though. Oh, radio we can use. To catch a signal, turn the right knob to do this left click and hold up right, okay? If you're still going to get a signal, try changing the wavelength to do this left click on the handles in the middle, okay? That's kind of cool. Alright, so let's give this a shot, right? We can hear... It's very... There's something there. We'll keep it going. Maybe we'll find something around us. Oh yeah, oh check that, that's cool, look at that. Welcome. It's time for I Want to Believe program, where we'll uncover mysteries and government conspiracies. What? Dude. Today we'll be discussing the truth about this. With special guest, a doctor of science and respected employee. Oh, wait, what? Is crap coming? Oh, they steal all his documents. There are kilotons of information in there. Okay, I wish we could speed this up a little bit, though. I guess we can't. We just go race this one out, right? Damn it. I knew we wouldn't be allowed to reveal the truth. Alright, we'll place that down, and I guess we're going to sleep now, because we are all out of energy. And then it goes the next night, I suppose. It's a curious game. I like it, dude. You see your neighbor and his daughter through the window. They're playing up, trying to forget about the ongoing horror. Okay, well, good for them. Oh, God, it feels like now checking out the windows might be a bit like... What is it? The teenagers lying on the ground. He killed them? It appears to be recent. What's the consequence? Oh, gosh, can we use things like that to, you know, they get the drone stuff? Oh my gosh! Nice pale as death itself is standing on the foot. It's like the skin from oh shoot, that's so interesting! You can't see his eyes from here. You can feel his gaze forward on you. You feel fear and rage gone. The terrifying physical glasses wide open. Oh, that's scary. Okay, I got the
let's get to this again.
How lucky we are. We have witnessed the punishment of human lust on ice. The earth is being cleansed. Science its work. We're on the path to a pure new world.
Is that why it's a chicken jockey?
How lucky we are. We have witnessed the punishment of human lust on ice. The earth is being cleansed. Science its work. We're on the path to a pure new world. Behold this blessing. What do you expect, human? Burn down. Some of the blood and boils, pain, cleansing us of our sins. That made the rest of all kinds of things. And now we are thanking the Son. It is giving us our due. It's a blessing. So then, we live as we should. Now with you, what does it have to do with me? We shall all live well as soon as the Son assists us. Somehow we escape all of this. Don't you understand? You understand? That is why you're alive.
W.
Look, Frank, this dude's I don't like this guy's gonna be crazy if we let him. I feel like this is an absolute no, even if he's a human. No, we'll let him in. I'll tell you plenty more about it because we can learn. Think about it.
It's a generous reward from the Holy Son himself. You deserve this, man. Take this and a take. I forgot to ask, what have you?
Yes, for me though. We've got to survive. Okay, so we found another survivor. We did. Another one. We'll get to it, right? Okay. Find you at the hospital. Hospital? There are no more hospitals, man.
Robert?
Easy enough. Jesus. Thank you.
I have to get treatment if you can't trust who's treating you. I'd be better off putting out fires and dogs, my friends. I don't have much time left. Oh my gosh, there's gonna be an actual case where like this person's alive though and they've just suffered a lot. You can already see their teeth aren't perfect.
3.5. There is none. What's up, Will? Lonnie? I can't hear you. I can hear you from up there
Be
some of the
quiet.
way. Yeah.
Be quiet.
Good now? No, I'm not.
Such a buzz, son. You can make money without hardly lifting a finger. All these chumps are scared of something when they just need to get cracking. What do you suggest?
If I'm doing it, it'd be put it on the table.
Good, son. Make some moves, you feel me? Let's go. What you think? What? My guy's just what? Sure. Yeah, buddy. That's what I'm talking about. Finally, someone smart. We just let 3 people in, guys. Did I do the right thing? I'm just. Oh shoot, I don't know. This is that part of the game where it's like.
No, just let me in Trading Plaza. Bill, you there?
Day or something like that. Good afternoon, and here's the news.
Hello?
Someone died last night? Was that the survivor? Oh gosh, hold on. The anomalous heat is continuing to rise and the invasion of the visitors has not stopped. The government has organized a special service group to the emerging situation.
I can't, sorry.
Emergency Management Agency, abbreviated as FEMA, employees can be identified by their yellow hazmat suits and gas masks. Although they only began their work recently, the agency has already discovered
Wait,
each sign
really?
of visitors, okay? Dirt under the I'm writing that dirt down right now. According to the specialist data, it's sign-ups identify visitors who have crawled out from under the ground. I mean, makes sense though. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, report on Pale Mania. First, ad break. I'm not down to watch that dang ad break, but we got work. So lots of people are in the house now. We've got 4 energy, so okay. We want to throw that. He's accumulating that trash quick time though. We haven't checked him also, but I don't know. We've got that dude, and then we've got the guy that passed away last night, which is actually sad though. Oh man, dude, did he? God, that must have been the dude who we let through. He did give us the paper though. Can we find that anywhere? I have no idea. Let's speak to this dude. I'm letting human speak. I need to test you. We want to check. I mean, maybe should we check those? Should we check those hands though? The restrictions, my friend. Look at my fingernails as much as you like. I've trained myself to absorb the beneficial sunlight with them. Over me again. I mean, no down to the fingernails. You just want to check? Leave him alone. He's chill. Okay, so potentially good. We don't need to check the teeth on him. I'm going to assume he's good, by the way. That might be a dumb thing to do. Let's test. What do you want to check? Well, test his hands, right? I'm just a regular guy. I don't know what he grabbed my fingernails, man. See?
Oh. Shoot him.
Don't get me wrong. Wash him. I just threw it on the ground and picked it up. Clean. I'll wash my hands today, man. Come on. Let's do. Yeah, we're gonna do one check on this dude. Let's test you. We're gonna check his teeth. My homie was a decent dentist. Guess what? They're honest teeth. Oh, you wanna see it? They're not straight though. They're not straight. Ooh, but he has got one.
At least I got in one. Wait, what did I come in here for?
I'm gonna try to like. I'm playing the game by what the game has told me, right?
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I'll be back.